It's the opener, trying to cross the sea. But it's broken, like a minor symphony. I'm gonna ask you for your heart. Try and let it be the fall within us stars. And if we fall back where we were, we'll be okay. We'll be when I see you in the morning? Will you still want to be true? I can dream, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. Well, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. I can see in your eyes that we're through.
Let's do it! Take your pants off. It's Swifty time today.
All day, every day. Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here. Next level painting. Hitting you up on the literal best of all days. Coming to you from that Beat Slab live. Doing it again. Whew. It's downstairs. Oh man, go boy. Best 6 years of my life. Not really, but it's been entertaining. I was like, ooh, bold. Captain Banhammer 2 minutes ago. I guess a love and chat for a couple of gangsters. We got some brushes from Foxbite Studio, Templar. I'm gonna mess with here. Let me turn this fan off. This is freezing me out. Kyle Trevon, my dude. What up, brother? 119 months. That means you're gonna trigger a 10-year sub in my 10th year anniversary month. Templar, I don't know, haven't used them yet. They're still in new box right here. My man Crow actually hung out with Kyrell up at the Ohio Beats Lab for the Alters of Dawn paint session we did recently. What's up, homie? Easy peasy lemon squeezy in chat. What's up, dog? So tomorrow morning I gotta go to UCF, move my niece into her new dorm. We've been dog sitting for 2 weeks, and that's gonna end tonight. Family's back. It's been kind of a journey. Also dealing with a brutal gout flare-up right now, guys. I spent all day yesterday elevating my foot and just pounding water. Because I gotta be like moving ready tomorrow. And I'm still limping today. So, you know, tight. Tight. We got, we're gonna give away these pog tubes that Banhammer made for us today for the month ender. So I'll tell you guys, August is gonna be kind of like a reset. Like, this summer's been shot. Oh, it's not gonna be fun. Oh boy, it's gonna suck. So this summer has been shot, right? Like, this was supposed to be like my wife's first like summer break in 17 years, and she was supposed to be able to relax. And everything that went on with the school system, with the bad actors involved, leading her to be literally unemployed at this moment, unable to secure 2027 school year employment. It's been a nightmare for her of pure anxiety, and just, you know, I've seen her cry 1,000 times this summer. And so finally we're in a place where it's like moving forward. She just finished the summer semester of her master's. She got an A. The next semester starts soon, so she's gonna focus down on that. Maybe work with me a little bit, and also maybe do some tutoring. But like, we're good. Like we're like as a couple, like we're financially able to cover our bills due to her like stringent saving strategies and meticulous spreadsheeting. I'd say we have about 4 months before she has to figure things out. But I want her to take these 4 months to do that, right? Like, figure out what her next move is, actually relax for fucking once, like hopefully August. And so part of that is gonna be like cleaning the Beats lab, going through our spreadsheets, making sure our shipping list looks good, getting caught up on shipping. And she's gonna help me with that for definitely at least like half of August while she's chilling. But it's been an absolute nightmare for her. So we're going to UCF tomorrow, going to Ocala the day after, and then it's like back here, reclaim some fucking fun, claim some relaxation. But it's not being tight. She has been abused by the system. So what I have today is I have Fox Bite sent me some of their premium brushes, and you guys follow them on Instagram, you'll see that they advertise like a high quality artisan level set of brushes. They have like a synthetic line and a sable line. They work with a lot of top tier like Spanish artists and stuff like that to refine their technique. They're located here in America, but I think they use a lot of like Italian artisans and stuff like that in the production. Very fancy and luxurious product. So I'm gonna try to use some of their product today, showcase a little bit of it for you guys, do my diligence. It is the month ender. New pog sets are in transit. You can redeem for them in our redemption store. Next month is 10-year anniversary. So let's take a look at where we're at. Ugh, this foot. So we got We're working on Old White Claw here. We got an example of a white and a red. So that's our goal, is to get them all set up. And maybe try some of these new brushes. 1 month closer to October. That's right, brother. So I have this set right here called 7 Deadly Sins. So I think this is their synthetic label. Open this up. My man Stephen Musket. So this brochure gives you all sorts of things, stickers, advertisement for the other set, which is this. But this, in this line, we have as a number 3, 1 0 0 0 5 0, and 2 goat hair dry brushes. So we'll play with this set first, and then in the premium set, do like them. The premium set, they have 002, I think, a 1 and a 0. But some of these are like interesting, because some of these are like spear tip crimped. Some, like, I think 2 of them are. And these are like their Kolinsky sables. This is like their premium set. So I'll wait to use these. And I'll play with the synthetic set. And I do have also, I'll grab time and chat. What's up, brother? They also have a little toolkit box, like flipper, a spare spring. So that's pretty cool, like a premium clipper, which I'll get into. Recoil, yeah, he's in the country, but I don't think like he's in his Beats lab, with a brush loom, like spinning brushes. I think he works with like an Italian company. He works with a German company, just like Monument did for years. Monument ended up just buying the loom from this German company they work with. But like I think so that's where he's at. So this is the same set, 7 brush set, but it comes with a fancy carrying case. So I feel like this might be a giveaway item. See, my brother just texted me. He doesn't keep those goats stateside. That's right, Templar. So this is something I'm kind of interested in. So he sent this little dice bag with his brush holder set. So this is pretty fancy, right? Like, brush holder is a brush holder. It's not. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? What's dope though is his is magnetic with a stand, right? And all these different toppers are magnetic. There's just tack and shit. There's even a magnetic piece of cork. So very fancy, luxurious feeling. Mahogany. And it's got this pinky stand right here. 3 different levels. So that's pretty neat, man. I like that. I like the fanciness of this product. Pretty fucking neat. Oh, hella fancy. Love the out-of-box experience. Did someone say goat? That's right, goat boy. Requests would go great with bourbon and both vibe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Definitely wouldn't mind that. So let's lock in and do a little bit of. I think a lot of the painters that he works with are probably fancier painters than me. So they probably don't, they probably don't do exactly what I do with brushes. So these, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna use the aesthetic line first, not the hella fancy dope shit. Because I don't think I'm doing any like hella fancy dope shit right now. So I want to try probably the 000, the 50, maybe, no, maybe, I don't think the 000 is right for anything I'm doing right now. What about maybe like just the number 1? Let's try that. Bust, guys, exactly, Rico. So I think these are synthetic. Yeah, these are synthetic. It says it right on the brush. So we're gonna just instantly start blasting metallic paint. Instantly. Some of these fancy painters are like probably like, what is he doing? He's mad. He's mad, I tell you. Where is my Hobo dark bronzer? Shake this joint up. Damn. That. Use this paper towel to see what's going on here. Yep. That's the problem. That thing's still in there. I grab paper towel. Templar says you need a beret and a thumb palette for those fancy brushes. Heard. So I think it's possible that this, I thought this was all, this might just be clogged because of this. Oh shit. There it is. The Hobo Dark Bronze. Good as the day I stole it from a poor old hobo in the alley. Okay, let's get a little water. Just maybe a little noosh. Let's get some of my favorite things on the palette. Let's grab number 1 first. Now what? Let's use the fancy bottle holder. Actually. Let's grab that. I'm using his little kit. A little bit of tack. Got this fancy white tack. Well, sorry. What's up, brother? Just heating up the tack real quick. Like some special white. Back on Demons for Teams, painting up 10 more Plague Bears. Well, sorry, bro. How many Plague Bears you got? Let's see. Okay. Let's get our little fancy finger holder. All right, all right. That be tight. Let's move the camera up. Exposure down. Get the focus. All right, all right. Here's our synthetic. There's a wild hair, or I can already see on it. Let me just play it through. There's no starch, so the wild hair just might be. There's no starch on this brush. So I'm just gonna throw a little water in it. Dry the brush off gently. Let's grab a little noosh. A little dark bronze. This is the number 1. The new joint. Let's lock in. Do the heart pull. So far, so good. With a little moisture. Using some noosh. So I have some reactivation. There's an incredibly skinny tip. Using the heart pull. Using higher opacity as always with this technique. Got a touch of moisture in the pot. I mean on the brush. I push it inside the tread a little bit right here for the heart pull. Well, it's performing well so far. All right, let's load up a little bit more. A little bit noosh. Bigger load. Let's work this section right here. Invert. Set a little heart pull right here. With a little moisture. So I'm using noosh to spread out any clumps easily. Run it back. So it's got much sharper tip than you'd expect. Problem though with these like really sharp tips, my experience, guys, is that that tiny little tuft of hair that makes that tip so sharp will be the thing that people comment on, that it hooks, right? You know, people say like the tip of my brush is hooking. But I don't really think a little tip hook matters too much. Panhammer, what are you talking about? Miniature Masters? Wait, is that Squidmar show? Let's see, recoil. We'll turn it on. Enabling now. Good. Let's lock in right here.
Oh,
go. A little bit more loaded up. Mostly raw dogging it. Taking a little moisture. A little noosh. Funny, I feel like using the number 1. I feel like I could probably get away with the bigger brush, which I'm going to try. Minute. I feel like the number 1 is just possibly too small. An incredible little tip, like I said. Camo specs, 100 months. Let me get some love in chat for a true OG. How you doing, man? Where's the pod redemption thing again, Vanhammer? It's on the homepage, the donation homepage. So like when you, so like exclamation point support, if it has the URL for home, it should be there. One little mistake. There it is. Go back here. Running some hard pulls. A little moisture. I'm using some noosh. I've been using the one-step medium here and there for metallics. But I'll say this, I think noosh is probably your best bet. If you're having issues laying down metallics and they're getting rough on you, I think noosh solves that problem because of the reactivation. Panhammer, you have pogs coming, but you don't have the new set. The pogs you have coming that you won are like our prototype pogs that I printed. The full set, including commons and rares, is what you can redeem for. It's like it's 2 extra sheets, new design, volume 2. You have the like collectible rare, like prototype rookie cards. You know what I mean? Coming. This thing traces hella good. Yeah.
What book? The unwritten book of the road.
Somebody just redeemed for a pog set. It might be Captain Banhammer. Oh yeah, you get rares in it. So I'm gonna be ambitious when we do the red one, and we're gonna do it, and it's a smaller trim template. Oh no, bro, I missed something there. All right, so that was pretty good. Let's rinse it. Be gentle with the bristles. Gonna hang them and frame them and hang them in your hobby room. Band hammer. Yeah. So for the rare pogs, you get a single, like a single rare pog. The challenger approaches pogs, and then the rest are pog sheets. Commons and rares and uncommons now. Now, just because my man sent me hella dope brushes, let me just take a little. Oh, where the hell's my brush set? Where my wife be putting things. Let's just give it a little brush soap. And I'm going to use that to help keep the shape. Okay, let it keep its shape. I'm gonna put it in its new spot right here. Rhyme Time says I got the one-step medium, tried it with some dark green camo, white undercoat, through the airbrush, couldn't get it work. It just sprayed Luke regular paint. Got the orange to work using a regular brush. What do you mean it sprayed Luke regular paint? It just was it was just high opacity, like airbrush paint. Oh yeah, well, so you did white, and then you sprayed dark camo green one step over it. Yeah, you basically just tricked it into being paint when you did that. There's a CMYK. If you'd sprayed it over something else, it would have been like, yo, where's the paint? Okay, I like this trend where brush holder people give you more than one top. This is fun. Grab some more tack. And also, what your ratio matters too, Gram Time. So it's 2 to 1. So you is what Jason told me. So two parts, one step, one part paint makes it into a one step. And I think I also think one step is secretly like better flow improver. So like if you just use it in the pot instead of flow improver, it acts like flow improver. You're just lowering the opacity. right? You have to heavily dilute it 2-to-1 to make it the same in the bottle. He says, isn't it supposed to be like a version of contrast? No, it's just paint. Dead Darian. Yo, hitting you up on the literal best of all days. What's up, brother? So, like, grind time, yeah, like the speed paint world, yeah, but like, it's the only difference between dark camo green and speed paint dark camo green is that addition of this medium 2-to-1. So it will give it a reaction quality when you brush it on that will be similar to what you get from speed paints, 100%. The second you use your airbrush, though, all paint's paint, baby. What did I teach you in class? We lower the opacity. So you're basically making all paint when you airbrush, when you're doing dope shit. You're making it the consistency of speed paint based on your training. So to you, you're like, this is just paint. Once you use your airbrush, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I don't really care that much about speed paints in general. All paint does that. What I like is I'm using Jason's one-step paints is like possibly my new washes is really what I'm getting into. Dan Darian in the house, brother. So, okay, let's grab one of our red panels. Okay. Take that joint off. So now we're taking the smaller panel with the smaller trim profile. And we're going to move up to the bigger brush. I was planning on using the 5.0. It's not its time. We're going to move all the way up to the fucking 3. We're going to get more ambitious. Jason says he just uses it for secret sauce forever. Yeah, I think it just is a flow improvement replacement. For like, so grind time, if you were gonna like basically retake my classes in a future version where I updated my syllabus, one-step medium would probably be in it instead of flow improvement. And it's, you know what I mean? Okay, so this bigger brush seems to have starch. So I'm just using this water right here and I'm gently de-starching it. Okay, this is the number 3. So we're going up from a 1 to a 3 on a smaller trim profile. Grab some of our douche, of our Hobo dark bronze, touch of moisture. See what happens. Rotating into a heart pull. So I'm on the bigger section of the trim, the wider position. So obviously number 3 is doing great here. Let's rotate to a heart pull from this position. And let's see. This is the number 3. Skinnier trim lines. Oh, this is inside there too much, hold on. Okay. So yeah, the number 3 is doing the job of the number 1 better because of the brush load. Stipple in right there. Out the 3 slaps. Take back. Got good flex. The bristle responds well. Like brush pressure. High opacity, some moisture, some noosh. Back to the other side now. Down. Let's get a little bit on top of this tread right here. Here. Get a little bit more high opacity, because this is not even primed right there. Just dipped in for some raw paint. Sneak up here. Sewing machine stroke in right here. A little more. Got really good spread. Brush is 10 out of 10.
Running full system diagnostics.
All the things you'd want a big brush with a skinny tip to do, this brush does.
Fully operational.
Very, very nicely.
System online. All stations are now enabled. Target dog resistance. Operation overkill.
Load up. Get some of these rims. It's the peaks right here. Definitely want to catch bevels, as they are visible once you put it on this little spider leg. Running big, disrespectful tracers. I'll get the rest later. This song is repeating really soon. Everyone listening to just one song. I love this song. Do pray. But I forgot to put it on mix. Alright, so let me pop it off gently. All right. Jump in. It was actually pretty easy to do. Just start here. High opacity, low moisture. Stippling in and heart pulling. Now I'm gonna see how long this brush goes between rinsing it off and resetting it. Because we haven't rinsed it. It's been just holding metallic paint in it this whole time. This song just the longest song in the world? Is that what you mean?
Kill them all.
Smash it in right here. Lots of product. Rotate. Here. Smash opacity paint. There. Touch of moisture back in the product. Stick up here.
Take this mild drug and you will have a nice sleep without any nightmares. You're among friends here. You must trust us.
Stippling.
You will sleep now.
Drag the heart pull.
A long sleep.
Kind of stipple into these little pieces. That's it. Bro, this is quick, man. I think this brush is good. So is this the same song? And I say, and Emma says, the brushes make a difference. Make the difference. Oh, I'm trying to focus. There you go. Still haven't rinsed the brush. You know that some of these fancy ass bust painters probably be all super mad at me right now for letting this metallic paint stain his bristles. I could see it doing it. Did you send me another message? Reaper? I mean, recoil? What did I just hear? Uh-oh. Somebody just buy something from the shop? Uh-oh. That's rough. Wait, what? Confused by this email. Oh, I see. Somebody did put a shop in. Somebody did just put an order in. Retro. Let me see how my PayPal account looks. Yep, wipe me out. The double-edged sword of owning a t-shirt shop. Uh-oh. I was doing some t-shirt things today. Got a real low business balance right now until Patreon hits. Let me look real quick. This is potentially... This is an order I was putting in for the deadline for someone. I gotta take a quick second to look. Bang it out. Mateo, what's up, brother? Dan Hammer, you got a number 4, Kalinsky? Who made it? Or where'd you get it? Okay, this looks fine. Let's see, is there anything I need to do? This looks fine. Why does this keep sending me this notification? Oh, I see what's happening. WhatsApp keeps sending me that notification over and over again. Do not redeem t-shirt codes right now. Pray, pray. But God, it ruined me. You would ruin my ass. Ugh. This is the problem running a t-shirt shop. When I'm cash poor. Yeah, redeem 6 free shirts or get swatted. Which one? Like it. Get swatted. Get swatted. All I'm making sure is that these production orders are going through. I can be broke for a few days. God, I don't want to do a passkey. I just see. Matt, oh, it's Matt Cool. What's up, brother? Blowing up. Yeah, there we go. Everything's good. Production is in order. Order was made. Everything's fine. Make sure. Good.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Dead End Hobbies, thank you for the 20 spot. Appreciate you, brother. We get some strongman love in there. Matt Cool with the resub. 68. We're currently reviewing these Foxbite brushes, dead hands, and I can recommend. I do like. Okay, we're flying through this. Oh no! Just heard thunder. Don't. Fuck me. Don't fuck me. Wonder if this... Come on, Foxbite. I like this, but now I feel like you made this is like semi-permanent. Bro. Gotta wiggle it. I wanted to change it at the top. See how that feels. Did they give me an affiliate code now? This is like an influencer review box. I have been talking to him though, like on WhatsApp. I do like the cut of his jib. But I like him, so I feel like it's something I could get behind. I think they are pretty sick. It's funny, reappraise. No one noticed, but I had the t-shirt shop off all summer. was just doing annual fulfillments. Bro, this is like faster. I'm doing this faster than you do this with Sharpies. Real quest. Get some love in the chat for that raid. Let's say
Hello.
man. See the length of that stroke? Invert. Pull that wet edge up. And heart pull.
Hello.
Let's load up a high opacity. Smash in this unprimed zone right here. Raid from the HQ of HQF. Banhammer, you've been waiting for new designs in the shop. I gotta get back on it, but but you gotta chase the incentives, as Arthur taught me, and that's why I did that run of seasonal gear that we did, where I fulfilled myself. Like I was saying before, like my business is not in the place it used to be. I used to work on this 80 hours a week minimum. Videos, missions, lead generation, edits, follow-ups. I mean, bro, I used to fall asleep in the chair painting minis 4 in the morning, 6 years. And since I left Cali and got back to basics, moved in with my parents for a year, met my wife, moved in with her. It's taught me something about peace of mind. You know what I mean? And I didn't have it. I didn't have any peace of mind, man. I just throwing it all at the wall, man. Orcs have high opacity, low moisture, and crumping. That's my dude. Your request. I love it when he comes in here and quotes the opacity matrix.
Hello.
You guys hear that lightning? Bro. Come on, uninterruptible power supply. Don't fucking fail me. It's right on schedule for a random 6 p.m. fucking tropical storm. Let's rinse. These are Foxbite, yep. And I don't have a link for them yet. Foxbite Hobbies, I think, is their website. Foxbitehobbies.com. Russian slap. Banhammer, he knows. Thank you, Recoil. Yeah, so all that to say, Banhammer, it's like the vacation might be over. You know what I'm saying? Like that peace of mind that I got 3 years of. This August 7th, is when I discovered it. I moved in with my mom. He's like, I get so many move to Florida ads on Insta now. Like, so I may have to pop off. You know, like this is our 10-year anniversary on Twitch next month. Might need to start pushing again. Okay. Let's now pop these little guys off. Life's a cycle like that, Hammer says, but you have a ton going for you and a huge audience. You'll probably warm back up. Stitch and some fresh offers. Now, I'm gonna have to go back to the stuff I cut out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to the stuff I cut out. YouTube, like making YouTube content. Cut that out. Have to go back to that. Possibly, if I do this, and I'm still debating it, and I give myself August 18th to make my decision, which is our 10-year anniversary for Twitch. And it's based on what's going on here in my home life, right? And like I said, I'm letting 100% Eileen call the shot on what she thinks and what she wants to do next. And I fully encourage her to consider things that aren't just go back to teaching. And August 18th, I think I'll have made my decision. But if we're back, then we're back. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, we're back on YouTube. We're back on missions. We're back on everything. Fire up the engine. Then Darian, what's my opinion on synthetic versus saber brushes? I like synthetic brushes more. That's my opinion. That's my jam. Probably all sorts of scientific data for that. But in the school of next level painting, all the techniques I utilize, they are the right tool for the job. And Hammer says, yeah, your YouTube content, I guess, was your big lead gen. Yeah, that was and it still is, even though I don't do anything on it. It's not like people aren't watching those videos right now, dude. You know what I'm saying? We get people all the time. I just saw your ass on YouTube. Like when? 11 years ago? We call it, yeah, the modern synthetic sable, right? Specifically, is what we're talking about. Where they're actually trying to make it simulate hair. That's my jam. All right, so we got the inside cut on all these. Let's rinse it again. More soap on this joint. Add a little bit. Make sure that tip stays sharp. That. Sit it right next to the other guy. Lucky. Yeah, Dendarian. I love the Pro Synth Monument Hoppy joints. And I tried one of those from King Arts. And they're all I use now. Yep. But they go on sale, I'll buy like 10. %, dead hands. Like I'm with you on that. Darian says, YouTube is how I found your content years ago and still go back to it. The way content is created and consumed these days, definitely different. Yeah. In my era, it was like stuff was like presented, structured. So I already have ideas on how I'm gonna blend it, but no, I'm bleeding. I'm not sweating. You know what I mean? My household, that is. With all this shit that's going on this summer. Black. Well, we take the black just with this janky dry brush. Gotta get the inside track because when they're glued on, you can see some of this undercarriage. You see enough of it that if you didn't do anything to it, it'd be a problem. Just hit it with some cold black real quick. Especially this one where we use the bright primer. That's a disaster to have underneath be brighter than on top. This is how we used to do it at Head Hobbies. Just sit here and be like, how many defilers do I have to paint? Okay, they're all built. All their fucking stupid bellies are done. All their fucking little crab legs are metal. Now we do all of their fucking plates. Then we do all of their fucking tops. You know what I mean? Sit here and do it until you fall asleep in the chair, baby. You know. It's this. And just to make it somewhat cute, it says little kids that don't sleep never help either. Heard. Deadhead Hobbies. Check them out on Instagram. Fiber Pop Studios. So dark silver. I'm just using this blown out dry brush. Just kind of ghetto sponge chipping. That. So again, if you do happen to take a peek under the chassis, you will be rewarded with minimal effort, but painted weathering. Literally sponge chip this shit. That's where it glues to the guy. We're good. That's how we do it.
I talk to myself when there's no one else around. I said it's not my fault.
Glad as hell you decided to teach. Teach is that shit. What? Oh, he said, yeah, dude, you sharing assembly line style of painting is why I can bang out an army in 6 months. Have it still look decent. Yes. Decided one day that that was worth, because I was already making videos about that. So I was like, do I have enough credit, like street cred, that I can charge people my knowledge? Now, while also keeping it free to play. Because it is also the modern world, so you can't hide knowledge. I have to give you the choice to consume it for free or give me money. Like that's the modern marketing, right? I was already telling everyone how to do it on YouTube. And then I was telling everyone how to do it on Twitch. I'll build it up my Patreon and build it up my street cred. And then try to actually start selling classes. And that's been decent. But where we're at today versus where I was at in 2019, incomparable. The Love Pig over on YouTube. What's up, brother? Most people are on Twitch right now, homie. He says, there's a next level painting class? Question mark. Is that on Patreon? Yeah. On Patreon, I have a masterclass tier, 100 a month. Automatically sends you my syllabus, our scheduling platform, equipment list, spotlight videos, everything, and then you book for lesson 1. Lesson 1 is airbrushing, lesson 2 is washing, lesson 3 is edge highlighting. That's the 101 course. And graduates of the 101 course can move to the 201 course, cover glazing and effects like NMM, OSL, weathering, lenses, gems, jewels, etc. I'd say most people, that's where they end their journey. It's about 7 total sessions. And some people, they stay in 201 for a bit. And some people move to 301. I've been doing that since 2019. As a big focus of my course, of like what I do. Many of the people in chat over on Twitch are my active students or graduates. Ugh. All right, so exclamation point whip. Let's do a quick whip sesh now that we're feeling good about these panels for Mr. Whiteclaw. We'll get the panels set, and we'll do the final details while they're on them because I like that. It's fun. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll keep using the model holder. But once we get these panels on them, that to me that's the most tedious part of this model is the flesh to mechanical ratio. The spider limbs that also plug into flesh, and then getting the panels on the spider limbs. Like separating all of that and getting that set up, that is the grind. You get that done, everything else is going to be chill. So we're almost there. And then Hobby says, I think assembly line is a state of mind that stops a lot of people from painting armies. We talked about that recently, didn't we? And a guy messaged me on Instagram. He couldn't believe I did 40 gaunts at a pop. It is a state of mind, and you do have to engineer. No, maybe I was talking to somebody else. You have to build in rewards for yourself. I think we may have talked about that. Or like I say, 100 gaunts. I probably wouldn't do 100 at once. What I would do is build 100, prime 100, airbrush 100, right? Then I would take, 20, bang in all the details, Then I would take 10, finish them. Then I would do the other 10, finish them. Then grab another 40, do the same thing, because you're doing about the same amount of work, but at nearly the same amount of speed, but you're building in dopamine rewards. Seeing those 10 guys, you see what I'm saying? So if you stagger the assembly line built off that 100, drill them down into these mental rewards, that can help with the state of mind. Yeah, like no more than 20 at a time, Banhammer says. That's my drill down. But if I have 100, I'm gonna do primer airbrush on 100. And another trick along the same lines, he says, gotta see a pile of the finished minis.
It's so damn hot.
Oh, Major Havoc, my guy.
Milk was a bad choice.
Looking good, Kenny. Love the Defiler coming together.
You been here the whole time, Major Havoc? Have you been here this entire time? Let me get some love in chat for our boy, Major Havoc. He is the commissioner. He is the reason why a 30K 1,000 Suns Defiler exists. Old Whiteclaw. Without this man, there wouldn't be one on the internet. And Dead Hand says, I tried to airbrush the whole army at once. Hold on. Just got WhatsApp. David. Okay, let's show Havoc where we're at. Just dropped in on a break from work. Got to see me holding it. Okay, so Old Whiteclaw, right? We got belly. We're showing off what the arms look like. We just bagged out trim on everything else. After the break, we're about to put everything on and get everything set up with this nice pin wash. But bro, the Whiteclaw is sick. We can actually just do this real quick. He's here on break. so we can see that.
They say that life's too short to be holding this tight. So why am I walking light
Come on, man.
in this world of light and color? I'm not afraid of the night.
I don't know how it sits on the base.
Future's so bright
That's gonna be a whole other can of worms.
that I got all these friends and we're like, it's not the end. Whoa, this new world is ours. This new world is ours and all.
That white slaps. That's just tube, primer, and fucking white ink, bro. And I did use the new one-step orange, or sorry, one-step rust and dark brown for the pin wash. And then we used the one-step dark purple for the pin wash on these. Old White Claw, 30K. Major Havoc, yes, the abs are the magic. Everyone sleeps on the abs. Everyone just like, oh, it's skin, let me hit it with Skin Colors, do a wash, because you're going to put the overhang on it anyway. And I'm like, these abs are jactification effect candy, right? Using our jactification strategy. Like, because, you know, we exaggerated the shapes, but all those shapes are there. You know? Extremely happy with that cool, I'm calling it Blastoise Blue, right? Like that belly, Blastoise belly. You know, like, I'm a big fan of it. I love it. Thank you for giving us the concession and the blessing simultaneously to go with the 30K. Get some love in chat for Major Havoc making this possible. Dead Hand Hobbies, yeah, he was mentioning he airbrushes the whole army. Now, if you've got the fortitude, that's the way to do it. If you find yourself doing that and then pausing on the project for 6 months, it's because you gave yourself the dopamine of project completion by building your 2K army, priming it black, and then airbrushing it all in one day. So then you give yourself the mental reward, and then you just are disgusted now, and you just leave it there for 6 months. If you find yourself at that place mentally, then build your whole army, and then grab the Defiler and prime it and finish it. Then grab the 2 rhinos, prime them, finish them. Then grab the 10 infantry of one type, prime them, finish it. You got to go. You have to drill down if you find yourself paralyzed by it. Thanks for tuning in, Major Havoc, and thank you for the cash flow. I'm cash poor right now, so that's huge. Thank you. Let's kick it over to Discord. Recoil, is the tab showing on the zoom layer? I haven't been looking at the zoom layer, so I don't know. O's magic. Major Havoc. This is you the man. The fire looks so freaking good. See you next stream. Thank you, brother. Oh, also we've got a giveaway. Major Havoc. Of course, we'll have to get his one shot. Exclamation point raffle. J-Dub, JWB Hunter says, which paint palette would you recommend for salamanders for a beginner? Like what colors? Specifically? I was going to try one step with these cheese stealers. Well, that's neat. That hand on that guy, like this. Like, that's pretty good. That guy right there looks sick. JB Hunter? Well, like, you definitely, for salamanders, like a bright yellow green as a highlight. So, like, Monument Hobbies, like, they have literally dark green, and bright yellow green. Or black green works too, but like they literally have those three paints, and that's the direction you want to go. You want to end in a bright yellow green. So if you're using your airbrush, you want brown and black, hit them with the darkest green you got. You want to merge your way up to mid-tone, hit it with some runway steps, rinse it, reset, go to your mid-tone, hit your fucking dope highlights, rinse a little out, put some of your bright yellow green in, start building highlights, then maybe dump the pot and do a final couple of highlights, which is pure bright yellow green. That's what I teach people, at least in like lesson 1, my course. I just like summarized a 2-hour lesson that has visual aids and like lecture modes and like practical painting.
Too tired to sleep, I can't turn off my mind. When all of your
Post magic, yeah, it worked pretty good. I see you. Looks like you slopped it on and like pushed it around and blended it up a little bit too, right?
the green paint, the white sheets, this house we built for you and me.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. I like that you can use it like as a ghetto wet blender.
The best dreams and we hoped would be reality.
Then come in and pull out the details. Then what's left will be really neat.
Why I toss and turn like it's my fight or flight, like looking up at the sky.
I like it. This guy really shows it off though. This guy with the arm out.
Much more than meets the eye.
Guy really shows it off. Exclamation point whip if you're just tuning in and you want to show off some dope shit. Whatever you got, whips, cats, finished projects, things you want to show off. Banhammer wrapping up the night on Spirit tonight. Time for Banhammer signature Spooky Boy tech. Oh, is this where you like drench it with medium so it dries bad? Like, on purpose? Don't got anything good to show today, Wolfsark? Hey, Plague Bears. Hey, Hammer, do you have an example of one that's dry from your other batch of finished guys?
And I know it's not perfect, but I'll try to fix.
Oh, is our raffle closed?
Everything we've been wanting
35 seconds left, exclamation point raffle.
when you don't act like you cared, and I'm left to clean what we bared. I will never understand why you did to treat me like I wasn't there.
10 seconds, exclamation point raffle. Steve Musket at the buzzer. Yo, it's grind time. Let me skip you for 1 second, grab time, so you guys can see what we're talking about. This is like his over medium technique, where his like ghostly apparitions. See? To make his like ghost horse and stuff. Step 1, make a mess. Did you just airbrush right over it though? These are the same horses, right? Yeah, I see it. Like really low opacity. Yeah, swirl effect is still there. Just filter it. So you see, that's what this leads to. Grind time, you still on that Mech Warrior kick? Bro, I love this guy. Yeah, I see. I get your Van Hammer. Because if you just airbrush the ghost effect, it's tasty, but it misses something. Like that double layering, right? Like the woo, and then this one's going over it. You know what I mean? Like that ghost shit. Like the after image. You know? I vibe it with it. Ghost hands. Bro, I'm digging this. Is this a new batch that you're working on? What's going on here, Grab Time? The first tabletop love recoil for a lot of people. Isn't this guy like a big deal? Gotta remember this guy. Beautiful. Mateo. What would a good plasma buildup be? We got the Black Legion. Some hype crisp gold over black. And I see your skin tone is generic, like base, like human flesh tone. Oh, Camel Specs online. He's the mech guy. Mateo, let me ask. Is there any other secondary colors in the army? You already have something picked out for like hoses, bullshit, like some other color? Red? So yeah, I'd say like a blue, turquoise range would be sick. Got warm gold right there, neutral black. Then you put cool blue or turquoise in, and then you also have red, which is warm accents. So my gut would be like blue, classic blue would be sick. Good example of the swirl. Yeah, you can see it in there. Swirling. Oh yeah, look at that. Like an oil slick. I love that. Prime time? That's what so that's what this is. He uses like I think transparent blue and a bucket of noosh. If I'm correct. It just like over mediums it and makes it into these like shitty dried swirls. And then he filters it for the finish. And then as like these yellows and greens collide with the blue, it just fades in. Oh, Monument Glazed medium of water. And slather on the green. Add some blues near the top, and it drips down. Very cool hack. Didn't do the swirl. Yeah, exactly. It's tasty. It's visually extremely tasty, but the swirl gives that like after image. You know, like fleeting, when I say yellow, green over the top, over the thing. Ah, nice, Banhammer. Yeah, it's extremely flat, but tasty. Visually tasty. You figured a way to push it. Exclamation point whip. guiding the thing, whip it out. Without the swirl, it's cool. You airbrushed it and didn't fuck up. Exactly. Exactly. Good job. You get airbrush. All right, let me go hit the head. I'll get some more water. I gotta stay super hydrated to flush this gout. Dealing with the... yesterday was real bad. Today it's like usable. And I gotta help my niece move tomorrow morning. So I gotta stay super hydrated. These are like 40 ounces. No. I gotta drink at least 3 of them a day. Minimum. So I'm able to be a good uncle tomorrow. Fire up the old Ranger. Let's go. Ranger's been on a trickle charger all summer. Been firing her up, you know, obviously, but... Or pick. What's up, brother? All right, give me a second, guys. We'll go refill, take a leak, be right back. Exclamation point whip. There we go. Ate a bite of chicken. I fried up some chicken for the show. I may have used too much salt. War Pigment, your ankles hurt? What happened? Alright. Exclamation point. Oh, Ender. Give away some pog tubes tonight. The two that Banhammer made us. We're reviewing Foxbite Hobbyist brushes. 10 out of 10 so far. Gonna keep working with them, trying different ones out. End of promos. Exclamation point Patreon. Eh? Thanks, Recoil. Adelinosaurus says, tell everyone how salty your chicken was. I already did. Salty ass chicken. She says, oh, I always miss everything. First thing I did. Or Pigment, you overdid it today. And you have a metal plate. It's rough. Exclamation point Pogs, exclamation point class. You guys know the game. Let's move back to the project. Oh. Try to stay hydrated. Lock in. Oof. The scout foot protected. Nope, this is a big mistake. All right. The 7 o'clock fucking. What time did we do Tuesday, Recoil? Did I do 4:30 on Tuesday? It's because it's Friday, right? Friday, it's worse. We were fine. Tuesday and Monday went well. We did the podcast at 5. We did stream at 4:30. Oh, and now here we are on Friday, 7 o'clock drop. Well, Friday might need to get moved up to 4. But then I feel like a lot of people are going to miss content. I planned on 4:30 today, but I got caught up looking salty chicken. Yeah, exactly, Banhammer. Like, see, can't just change everything. The reason why we have these times, this fiber needs to get installed quick. It must get. Meanwhile, I'm early to bed. Cats would love it early Tuesday. Yeah, we did Tuesday early. Because Tuesday, the problem was starting at 6. On Tuesdays, we just hit the fucking eat nonstop. Okay, so let's try another brush. Want to try...
Hello?
The 5.0. This really small brush. Where's the fiber coming? Tomorrow, hopefully. Right? I mean, they have to tell everyone they finished installing it, and then have to sign up. Get some gold. Like bronze. Yeah, I'll be the test. So I want to see if I want to just mess with the small guy. So there's our light bronze gold combo. Little noosh. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to sketch out a highlight. This might be the wrong order. Should probably do the pin wash first. Because the pin wash, do the pin wash first, and you get it on the gold. This step will clean the gold. But I am also just testing this brush out. The next one, I'll do the pin wash first. So right there. So we'll just build in borders. Or highlight. I'll switch to pin wash mode immediately. Put a little tracer right here. That's nice. wash to this. No. Let's do the white one. But I know I would like to pin wash this first. Let's rinse this. Oh man, VetBot Gaming, what's up, player? Been using white gold for TMM. Maybe that's why I've been happy. Yeah, here I'm just using dark bronze, light bronze, and gold. And then I'll eventually use like pure silver. Okay, so let's get the pin wash set up. So what we used on the other piece was this rust. That's the one step. We also used in our base coat the taupe. So some places might need to be a combination of those two. And here's some one-step medium. So we need it. Let's cut in a nice pin wash. So we got the rust. Use one step. Put one step in this bristle. Let's just see raw dog it. So I like a nice yellowed brown up against a creamy white like this. Like a nice orangey position. See, you can get this quite liberally on the actual trim. A little to no sacrifice. And we didn't bother painting the riser here with a tread. So there's still pure white on the inside of that trim. Yo, Monument Hobbies, Big Ray.
30 seconds in, hit it with an F5. Hit it back so hard he feel it in the next life. Put it over that shoulder.
Apologies in advance for anyone tuning in from Monument Hobbies. We're in the hour of the fucking for our internet usage, and it likes to drop on us. Does just hit refresh. What we're using right now is one step rust, a little extra medium. We're using it as a pin wash panel line. And you get pretty good pull off of it. Hi, Aaliyah. Thanks for the follow. You get pretty good pull off of it. Almost like it's one of those fancy enamels. Using heart pull, semi-opaque, a little wet. And we're building this nice rusty pin wash. And you see like how the top of this trim is all white still. I didn't actually paint the bronze on the interior there. Tread. Because I expected this step to paint it enough. Now, at the very least, since it's a one step, it'll Van Hammer just gifted a shitload of subs and it dropped. Hit refresh. Oh my god. Just like I said. Kriegs. Right? What did you say right before that, Kriegs? You said step 1.2? Perfect timing. God damn Spectrum. If we can ever reconnect. One of these days, we'll have a professional stream. One of these days. Curse you, Spectrum. That hype train. If you just got gifted a sub because Captain Banhammer, show your boy some love. 3 times. Awesome. That's right, Recoil. Road Dog. What's up, man? So, hit the heart pull right here. Run it in. Just one step rust. There's a guy at Spectrum who watches the stream. And he flips the switch off to mess with me. Dude, I'm convinced. They've been in my house. They've done what they could. They told me that the packets coming in from the city lines are fucked. And he put in a work order for me. And here we are. Need that fiber bet. T-Mobile's putting it in. They're burying the lines right now. I'm switching as soon as it fucking can. Shotgun a beer every time the weather fucks us. I'll go first, Steven. Road Dog, no wife, no kids, just me and the dog. Fired up smoker tomorrow. Wait, by yourself? You're all by yourself at the house? Alright, check it out. Let's take a lot more one step. Let's get inside these creases. See these random chaos streaks? So we're using like a ton of one step in a one step paint. And now we're gonna go up here and get cute. Shout out to Banhammer. All of you guys getting gifted subs, I appreciate you. Consider keeping that sub alive. Okay, so lots of one step. What we're gonna do is run some heart pulls right here. And so it's basically 99% one step meeting. Now I'll take a little bit more aggressive mix. Stipple some in up here. a little line right there. Right there. Tight. And that's kind of, and remember, we already set this thing in motion. So let me rinse that. Let's move immediately to the highlight step. What do you guys say? Oh, Dr. D's in chat. What's up, brother? What's up, man? Vetbot says you got hobby paralysis after paying more custodians for Tacoma, so I decided to order some busts. Oh, you're going into the bus fancy painting? All right, so now that we got all that, let's move in. Got some noosh right here. Let's grab some gold, light bronze. And we're gonna just start running some dope little highlights in here. Over the dark bronze. And we're going to clean up some of that and wash. Run a line right here. Now heart pull tight. Let it be aggressive. This is going to give us that final little bit of sparkle. Also, when you initially lay the metallic paint down, it's probably not totally opaque yet. So maximum sparkle comes from it being opaque, and this is part of that journey, right? We're doing a second stack of metallic paint, but it's a brighter metallic paint, so we're baking in opacity into a highlight process. A little gold and light bronze. Here. So get a little intrigue. Just get these little spikes, kind of get the top shelf right here. Then I'll do a little silver on the outside. But I'll do that once it's glued on. So like right here, we got some really thick lines. Go back to the dark bronze. Mix some in, split the difference. Just run A blurring layer right there. Smooth that out. And I only care about that on these big pieces. Right, let's rinse and brush. And what we're using right now is we're demoing Fox Bright brushes right now. So these are, we haven't used these before. This is the first day. And so we've used now their number 3, their number 1, and their 5.0. And 10 out of 10 on the entire experience. At no point have I been dissatisfied with these brushes. We've done a lot of stuff with them so far. Now we got to do one more thing. We're not ready. We've already got the tube. We got to grab some bold titanium white. We got to do some inner panel edge highlighting. So let's grab back to our 5.0. A little bit of one step, a little bit of bold titanium white, touch of taupe. Let's see what this feels like. We're just doing heart pulls. Right up against our trim line. But we're keeping the pin wash intact. This thing is... I don't know if this thing is actually helpful for me. Tip of the brush, pull straight back. Feels pretty good. I'm with it. You gotta be careful with your brush load though. This brush definitely holds a little bit more moisture. So carefully load the brush, raw dog it. Sure. But it's suffering from dry tip. Be a little noosh. Holds a little bit too much moisture. It's, you know, say it's a replacement to anything. Like my King Arts, or my King Art fucking 18Os. It's definitely a superior brush. And one of the reasons I like the King Art brushes is because their flaws are what make them good for this technique. We're getting there. I feel like I have to slow down a lot to do this. Look at the other one. I feel like I have to be more careful. Take a little moisture off with the paper towel. Not getting almost any visible highlighting here. But yeah, for this technique, I'll use my AT0. I feel like the tip bends a little bit too much. Makes it a little bit harder to do. But it's all right. Just reinforcing. Okay, it's good. Let me rinse some of that white bull titanium out the brush. Gonna clean that brush in a second. Move the palette. There. Let's see what this This looks like good old White Claw. With it, take a little stock silver. Just a little stock silver right here, Dead Hand Hobbies. I run a girthy tracer right there.
None of this seems right. What am I holding on to? If it could be black and white, the way to sunrise. 'Cause I'm not gonna stay for a second last chance. None of this seems right.
And I'm just doing it where it's visible, right? If I'd done it all and then glued it on, you would realize you would have painted a bunch of shit you really can't see. Put it right here. This brush is a little bad at the tracer technique as well, but luckily it's metallic tracing. Which is, you can get away with it. A little bit right here. Tight, 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 tight. Not stiff enough? Correct. Band hammer. It's like no fault of the brush. Like I've always told you guys in the course, the reason we like the brush we like is because it's actually technically a bad paintbrush. All the fundamentals of like moisture retention and everything like that, all of that is bad in the King Art 18-0 I like, which is what makes it the best edge highlight paintbrush. Just washing this little guy out. This thing has an incredible little tip. But the problem with any small brush is that you're always going to ruin the ferrule. Like that, you're always going to get paint deep into the ferrule. Always going to happen. So, you know, people tell you like not to let paint get more than halfway down the bristles, sometimes less. That gets progressively more and more difficult with these types of brushes. So, you know, I want my cheap throwaway brushes to be ruinable. So, when you have like a very sophisticated brush like this, it becomes a bit overkill. But there are tasks for it. I'm not saying they're not. I used them for a lot. For pin washing, this brush was better. Yeah. Because of those qualities. Pin washing, this brush was sick. That's right. Dead hand. So, feeling it, feeling it. White Claw looking good. We got 20 minutes left in the show. Spots available in the final four. Shout out to Major Havoc and Dead Hand Hobbies. Appreciate you guys. Support. Okay, so now let's go back to our primary experiment. So I told you I like to paint and wash, then edge highlight. That's 9 times out of 10 the right move. Now, we did it the wrong way on this. Right? I started highlighting this. Okay. See what happens. Do I have to redo it? That's the fear. Now I can't fuck up, or I have to redo it. Man, Wyatt in chat. You made it in time for White Claw's hands to be installed. Okay, so one step. Dark purple. Grab that same brush where we're using the 5-0. Let's get the dark purple. Let's get some one-step medium to take it further into one-step territory. Run it right into that recess. See, it's already pissing me off because I did the highlights first, and now I'm like, oh, fuck that one up. Yeah. Remember that. The highlights last. So you want to be able to use the rail to guide your brush, and you need to be able to get it all up on it.
What book? The unwritten book of the road.
Banhammer, my guy. Redemption. And I told you guys, August is like the reset summer. We're redoing the whole summer in August. Oh shit, it
How
was.
you like me now? Don't fuck the style. Ruthless, wow. Do you wanna get the teeth knocked the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then shout.
Love the show tonight.
Yo, my man Banhammer dropping a 20 spot, jumping in the final four. Appreciate you, man. Banhammer is the inadvertent sponsor of tonight's giveaway too. I'll give away those pod cases that see, we're placing that purple as a border between the red and the bronze. Nice, strong, precise frame. And the reason for this is because the way contrast works, the way the human eye perceives sharpness and focus, having that frame will sharpen the whole image. Little Got a little shitty right there. I just straightened out my line and I'll let it ride. I have faith in the one step. As we get up here in the darker territory, I'm not going to use any additional medium. I'm just going to raw dog one step. Up in this zone. I'm not even sure this brush is better at pin washing. But now I've got that frame. Now I've got that border. And I got to clean up all my gold trim that I got it on. So, got purple all up in its business. David Rogers Games, what's up, man? So let's focus on this. Got White Claw set up for White Claw. But let's run it back. And get these pin washers installed. Now I'm gonna do a true experiment here. So like this super fucking fancy 5.0 brush against my jacked up 18.0 King Art brush that is just hasn't been cleaned in ages. All right. A little bit of medium. So move down. As I move down into this zone right here where it's brighter. It's definitely better. So when it comes to fancy little brushes, feel like you're just hustling against yourself. Because the whole point of fancy brushes is the way they hold moisture and flex. It's the way they're soft. And what I need for techniques like this is precision. Stiffness, low moisture, high opacity, low moisture, or semi-opaque kind of wet. This situation. Sick. Just able to do this so much more confidently. It's not because the brush isn't good, it's because the reason I use this type of brush for this type of technique is that it mitigates the fail rate of human error. Brush pressure, brush load, moisture content. This will mostly mitigate that. Let you make mistakes. That's why I preach them. Took like half the time. Literally. And because it doesn't flex as easily, it's less likely to drag behind you and mess up your line. Took seconds compared to the other one. What's the Final Four get today? Recoil or Banhammer? Well, the Final Four puts you in the Top D Grand Prix for giveaways. I'm gonna give away your 2 pod cases. And I need a 3rd giveaway idea.
And his name is John C.
Oh, I can give away this tool.
Recoil requested one more hobo.
Oh, how about this? I can give away the 7 Deadly Sins box that has the fucking case in it to the final, not to the Final Four, to the Top D Grand Prix. I want to use those trimmers first, but since I have 2 of these, I'm using the demo box. This one comes with the carrying case. So, Final Four. So Top D Grand Prix, which is gonna be a low month because I missed so many fucking streams this month. How many names we got on the scroll? It's low. So Final Fours always go to the Top D Grand Prix. Then we spin up the wheel, see what you win. We're gonna give away 2 pod cases. We're gonna give away the 7 Deadly Sins. And if Banhammer wins, so I'm gonna give first pick to first row. Okay? And then if Banhammer wins his own pod case, I'll give you stupid clippers. How about that? If you win your own pod case, I'll give you the clippers. He's like, I got good. You have to get a shot at winning, though. He's here for the gambling. How about this? If Banhammer wins, I give you what's left in wave 2 one step that I haven't used yet. You can have this partially used streamer box, lightly used. How about that? Barely licked Dr. T. So, if Banhammer wins his own pogs, he can have that instead. His own pog too. But you might not win it. So, you know. Reappraise says, so Fox Bite seems legit. Yeah, it's fucking legit. I can't lie. Like, everything's fancy, everything's high quality, everything's as promised. We used the 3 and the 1 and just felt so good. We haven't even gotten into the premium brushes yet. That's their synthetic line. Which is comparable in price to Monument synthetic line. Hey, man. Thanks, dog.
Yo.
Vetbot Gaming just donated $50, man. Thank you, bro. Long time no see, brother. There's some strong man love in chat. And the myth, the legend. Just running a bunch of heart pulls, homie. Trying to get this done with the time allotted. Oh, White Claw.
And his name is John C.
Banhammer.
Top D Let's Pre.
Okay, just in case it's not clear. Final Four is in a greater pool of the Top D Grand Prix, right? The Top D Grand Prix is all Final Fours the whole month. But it is the lightest.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the
It's
boys?
been a long time because I
Rub your
missed
dicks on the
3
car as you
streams.
run away. We are gonna have sex in your car. It will happen again.
Deadhead Hobbies, my guy. Thank you for the support, homie. Is it real? Been following your content. The Graham, Fiber Pop Studios. Love it. Said never tell me the odds. I feel that in my soul, Banhammer. As my dear friend Matt Butcher once told me, everything is 50-50. It either is or it is not. Don't tell me the odds. The second you want it, you've distorted the math to either is or is not. We call it the Nesian paradox. Sea Musket. Bro, my guy, thank you. Maybe with how vicious this top 4 has become, maybe I need to do something else. Did just get a text. Let me check that real quick.
It's not the east or the west side.
No, it's not.
It's
That's my
the
brother.
dark side.
You are correct. We got Death Star. 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 We got Death Star.
That bot gaming.
Death Star. We got Death Star. Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? Your cops! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away. We are
Man,
gonna
what the
have
hell?
sex in your car.
Banhammer.
It will happen again.
Fuck it.
He said. Well, been a long time since that happened. Years even. So, Banhammer triggered a secret threshold for himself. I haven't had to make one of these in a long time.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Shout out to my man, Banhammer. Fucking legend. Thank you. I can feel losing. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is, so there's always been on this show, Banhammer, like a secret donation threshold for users that when they hit it, I send you something specifically curated in the mail, and we call it the Heretic Club. And there's probably very few streamers, right, or very few viewers right now who have an item from that. It's good. It's gonna be custom. I go to Etsy and I get something made, something cool. And it's been a while, and so put that on the spreadsheet, please. Recoil under Banhammer Heretic Club. He's like, is it another part of the Ranger? War Pigment. He's 5 to date. Yeah, he knows. He's been paying attention. So there's only been a few. Sometimes it's, and I'll tell you, some of these items have been like leather work, custom bracelets. Some of them have been like best man fucking style, like whiskey flasks, like shit like that. So you're on the list. So Banhammer Heretic Club. Next. This is, I like drinking, that's fun. Next, let's do a real quick. Let's just get this out of the way. Exclamation point raffle, wild card raffle. I figured it was something like that. Dead hand. So somebody gets into the top 10 Grand Prix automatically. So for this final four, let's see. I feel like I've been hoarding something. Yep. Okay, so for this final four, Recoil, Banhammer, Havoc, Vet Bod, and Stephen Musket. Put them in a separate list. Give them the following phrase so I don't forget. Special brush kit, comma, Kenny, you better remember what this means. Banhammer. Narrator. He did not remember. Morgan Freeman voice. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this drawer and send it to. This will help me. This will refresh my memory. So, I sent a picture. So I don't forget. Banhammer has an extra. He's our Grand Prix. He's our wild card winner. So he has an extra entry for the Top D Grand Prix. Banhammer's like, I go to hear Eileen saying, "Beat all. What the hell is the special brush kit? What did you do?" It'll be more like, let me catch you giving away special brush kits and not telling me what they are. Let that be the last time. Be a more accurate retelling of how that goes down. Oh yeah, let me tell you a secret. What is this special brush kit? Yeah, let me tell you a secret. That's their other one. Good catch, Banhammer. All right, so Heretic Club special brush kit. Swishy says, "Dude, I have a good buddy that said X-Men '97 was trash. I never felt so offended in my life." Okay, we're good. So let's do this real quick. Mega gift bag raffle is live. You have to type !point raffle and you have to enter a number of raffle tickets between, it's 1,500. So Banhammer can enter this a bunch of times. It just auto win it. Still math. It either is or it is not. Banhammer. Yep. Either is or is not. He's in there with 7. One minute left. Go boy, you still playing Fallout 76? Yeah. I just started playing it again too. In between seasons. Like yesterday. It's buggy as hell sometimes on PlayStation. Oh, you're on PS? You're on PlayStation? Shit is really nice on PC these days. It's like really fucking solid game now. Who won? Banhammer. Okay. So, put under Banhammer's Mega Gift Bag. Put Mega Gift Bag Supreme.
And a bounty hunter face an enemy of a new kind. Through the uncharted lands of the West, a fistful of men ride for the Black Water.
Like a burrito, Banhammer. That's right. Oh, nice. I see what you did here.
An unsettling tone lingers in the air. The sound makes the horses shriek in fear. From above, piercing thunder roars. The earth has visitors. This is the sound.
Good job. Recoil, I'm looking at the sheet. He wrote it exactly like I said.
Now staring into the sky, the stars dissipate to make way as a mechanic
He wrote it perfect.
makes its descent towards the earth. In galaxies and space, a tale as old as time.
Caddick, the way you redeem your points is on the shop page. So when you do exclamation point support, that page has a place to redeem. But I only have one price tag now. I can't afford to do tier 1s, 2s, 3s, or 3s. It's just 4,000. And then the mega gift bag is where you bleed the rest. Alright. This is our prize wheel. Twisted Tea Mob. So, this is for the first name, Pix, Pog Tube, or the 7 Deadly Sins set.
Piercing thunder roars. The earth has visitors. This is the sound of the machine.
The memes are deep, Banhammer. Oh! Banhammer. The gambling is real. First pick. Do you want the 7 Deadly Sins box, or do you want partially used one step? Wave 2. I said you can pick. Since it's not a Pog Tube, you can have this. Barely licked. I think you could buy it now. Like they released it at Gen Con. So like, yes, this is their wave 2. I got a streamer box. And it's got 7 out of 10 paints left untouched. You can buy it at Gen Con, or you can have 70% of the set. Yeah, the brush just seems like a better choice. 7 Deadly Sins full set with the brush case. Live to public on the 12th. You can still win though. You're still on the list. Second spin for tubes of pogs, or pog tubes. Major Havoc. The Commissioner. Write him down. Set him up. Tubes. Last pog tube. Oh, oh. Oh, just short of vet. Stephen Musket. The last two. What a, what a sick night, guys. Stephen Musket. Now you just need the pogs to fill it, which I have, not shipped. That bot gaming says story of my life, just a little too short. Heard that, dog. Feel that in all ways. So, I told you guys, August is the reset. We're starting the summer over. All the drama that's played out, the bad actors that have in our life. The resetting. August is the month of reset, where Eileen is going to chill here. She's not going back to work. And we're going to be working here together. But I'll make an official decision by August 18th on what the future actually looks like, which is actually our 10-year anniversary on Twitch. So big shout out to our supporters. And literally can't buy a glass of water for free. Like, you need money. I can't drink or eat for free. Like, I can't do any of this. So, Captain Banhammer, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world. Thank you. Thanks for having Vetbot Gaming, Stephen Musket, and everybody else who's ever subbed, subscribed on Patreon. You know, throwing $1 at this. Like, that is, like, very literally, this kept me in business for 16 years this October. This October. October 10th. And everybody else who is interacting and interfacing with the free-to-play model, thank you guys. You help me with my exposure and my lead generating. So please continue to do that. Maybe share the good word. Request says, Scroll is secure, back in the demon skin bindings, my lord, and also ready for next month's rituals. Yes. So we're going to finish this Defiler next month. We're going to try to start a Hulk Buster next month. I have nothing on the docket for October outside of normal scheduled content. We'll see what we're going to do. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Salty ass chicken that I cooked. I gotta go to bed early, wake up early, go to fucking UCF, help my niece. Cogfort, Manhammer, exactly. You're actually, depending on how fast I can paint a Hulkbuster and a Defiler, you might be my October content as a Cogfort. Now we're off to the races with the Defiler. It's going to be quick from here on out. Banhammer says, I think he said I'm good with November content if you want to do some work. For money. Like, that's where we're at now. So, I've been waving the Orktober banner since it started. If someone wants to pay me to pay the Orc, I will. But otherwise, I'm prioritizing my sponsors and my sponsored commissioners. Alright, we're gonna raid Wyatt. Speaking of orcs. The raid is ticking down. Or if you have a really cool orc banhammer, you can just add it to your queue for free if you want. If you have like a cool, regular sized orc that you want to see painted, I can squeeze that in. Anyway, catch you guys on the flip. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to us. As always, until we meet again, play on, players. Now. There we go.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap paint on the brain. Florida heat, but my chaos won't wane. Tracing lines fine, airbrush in my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pull heavy, but the colors gleam. Twitch stream live, we chasing the thrill. Cannaboo survives, bending time to my will. Next level painting, yeah, we breaking the frame. Literal best of all days. No two are the same.